While I was in Whistler, British Columbia shooting at the World Ski and Snowboard Festival, I was using the OMD, and I do a lot of outdoor adventure sports photography, and it's very comforting to know that I don't have to worry about my camera. Having the option of the LCD or the electronic viewfinder was just key in that situation, because you're shooting with a lot of snow and it's very bright, and you have the option to actually isolate your image and see what you really need to see without having it be blown out and getting the accurate composition.
At Whistler, it was mostly snowboarding and skiing events, so we shot one of the snowboarding events there. I used a lot of the autofocus capability when we were shooting a lot of the snowboarding events. Claim that this is the fastest autofocus on the market so far, pretty undisputable. It's so fast that it's even hard to tell. You know, you can't even count the seconds before it autofocuses. And it focuses more reliable on what you really want to be shooting.
You know, with the Micro Four Thirds systems on the OMD, it allows an amazing level of portability with an amazing level of image quality. The balance of the OMD with the retro body and the actual practical use of buttons and being able to navigate through it without having to go into an internal menu is huge. You know, you don't always have time to go into a menu. So it's nice to have buttons for everything that you need. Having a history with mostly video, I'm used to very large cameras, so it took a minute to get used to the smaller cameras and all the advantages that come along with that. So one thing that the battery grip offers is, you know, not only stability and adding a little bit of weight for the camera, but such ergonomic flexibility to be able to shoot in portrait mode or horizontally, and having the extra battery life as well, to not have to worry about being in the field and losing battery halfway through a very important sequence.
The E-M5 has one of the fastest frame rates for burst shooting out there in the market right now. I use that a lot for action shots, bicycling, you know, snowboarding, a lot of stuff like that, where you want to get a lot of sequential shots maybe, or you want to get one really good one in a bunch of them. You can really, you know, burst them off really fast and get a lot of really good photos all in one sequential motion. Was able to keep up with me when something else happened. You know, I was taking 9 frames per second, and the buffer speed was so fast that I could, you know, automatically turn and take more sequential photos that fast right away. So I get way more percentage of the pictures that I want. Whether I'm shooting a concert or filming extreme sports or taking stills, the OMD really gives me the technical flexibility to make my vision a reality.
The portability of the OMD with the rugged durability is the perfect package. You have such an enormous flexibility of use, whether you're shooting architecture with extremely wide angle lenses, or if you need, you know, shooting birds and wildlife and nature. You have those accessories available to you. You can use those lenses, you can get them, and they work really well. So really the ultimate goal with any art form is to allow the most creative freedom while delivering professional results, and I think Olympus has done that with the new OMD.